This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Napoleon is known as one of the outstanding leaders who significantly impacted the development of their countries and the whole world. Many aspects created the basis for his successful rule and military campaigns. However, the ability to act within the existing context and benefit from it is one of the most important features peculiar to Napoleon. In general, his blistering career and the road to power became possible due to the French Revolution. The people were not satisfied with their state and wanted new leaders who would be able to introduce radical change in the existing vector of development and create a new country. Correctly realizing this desire for change and the cultural peculiarities of people in France, Napoleon managed to become a single ruler of one of the most powerful states of that period and use its resources for various purposes. Main body. Moreover, being a wise politician, he benefited from the global cultural context. The extremely high level of fragmentation peculiar to Europe at that era and the absence of a single perspective on France and its growing power provided him with the time needed to create a powerful army and reform the country. During his military campaigns, Napoleon also considered existing cultural peculiarities and used them to acquire allies or gather support from depressed people. For instance, his idea to restore Poland as an independent state to oppose Russia was preconditioned by its inhabitants' desire to engage in struggle and protect their independence. In such a way, Napoleon's unique successes can be explained by his ability to consider the global cultural context and act regarding its basic features. Napoleon is a perfect example of an autocratic leader who controlled the vast empire by himself. Resting on a powerful autocratic government, he was able to impact the future of the state by distributing and using sources or creating laws. At the same time, his past as a soldier helped him to master his commanding skills and acquire the competencies needed to lead the whole army by employing an autocratic approach and demanding subordination from all generals and soldiers. It was a sufficient approach because of the peculiarities of that epoch, the chaos of revolution, and the need for a strong leader. In such a way, the concentration of power in the hands of a single ruler was a valid measure that created the basis for the further evolution of the state. Conclusion. Analyzing his leadership style in terms of a particular theory, Napoleon's effectiveness in terms of the transformational paradigm should be admitted. The concept presupposes that a leader affects all followers in ways that increase their motivation and morality and make them engage in certain activities. It can be achieved with the help of charisma, motivational speeches, intellectual stimulation, or some individualized concerns. Being an autocratic ruler, Napoleon, at the same time, was one of the most popular figures in France, and citizens loved him. He managed to create a charismatic image of a person who would transform the state and create a better future for it. For this reason, inspired by these ideas, people followed him and were ready to die to protect a new France and Napoleon. It means that he was an effective autocratic leader acting within the transformational paradigm and inspiring people to follow him and achieve desired goals. If you want to find more works like this report on Napoleon, leadership style, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.